Okay. Now, my first stores that were out there, first part, June of last year, if your laser was delivered around then or a little soon after, thank you on behalf of everyone that has come afterwards. Okay? Because every little quirk that we would come across, we would then fix on those files. And so by updating, and you can update it anytime, but that allows us, one time we had 6 stores with lasers, and a problem might come up every 3 months, but when you have 140 stores, that problem comes up every week. It gives us an opportunity to get on those faster. And when those problems pop up, we fix them, we save them for everyone, and if you are updating your files regularly, you can avoid running into some of those problems simply because we've already fixed them because someone else ran into it first. I'll go back around to that here in just a little bit, okay? So this is to take care of immediate customers, and then, like I said, notify us so that we can, first we want to verify that the file is indeed out of alignment. It wasn't a mistake or something like that. We want to fix and test it here, and then we're going to update it online for all stores. Okay? All right, fixing a file, likely this is discovered after running the file. Yes? Oh my goodness, this is out of alignment. Okay? Anybody have any suggestions on how you might recoup some cost on a file that's out of alignment? You could, yeah, there's use a boo-boo bin, boo-boo basket. Not a very masculine name, but you could, what I like to do, and I try to put on a nice little smile too, is just say, well, at 50% off, does this look aligned now? And believe it or not, that can work. It really does. And frankly, if you can if you can move on like that, it's probably better than going through all the steps to line it and check it out. Let us do that work. If you can still sell it at 50% off, we're still clearing about 30% margin on that item, and you can move on to the next customer. So, or of course you can fix it and run it again. We want to open the file fresh again, just to make sure that there was no accidental, while double clicking on the text, we didn't kind of click and drag and move it out of alignment a little bit. Then we're going to use our red light, or we can even engrave over the messed up item to check it too. Reuse that item. You don't have to fill your trash bin with mistakes. I mean, those things can be put to good use. For small adjustments, you can select the text or object and move with the arrow keys. Do I need to demo that?
Yes.
Okay. So let's say you're in your program here, and let's say the name here is just a little bit too far to the left, and I need to move it to the right. But we're talking 1/16 of an inch, something like that. You can go ahead and select the object, and on your keypad, just use your arrow keys and just tap and move it. Does anybody see it actually moving? It's very small increments. Probably, maybe, do you know what the increments are?
0.008, something like that.
0.0008.
And you can change that
inches.
too.
And you can change. It's called a nudge, and you can change that nudge to whatever you want. You can make it jump 2 inches every time you tap the keyboard. But this allows for very fine movements. Okay, because if you use your mouse, it's sometimes you get a little outline while you're moving items, but it might be hard to get it just where you want it. And then of course you're actually moving it out of alignment too, because you might be moving it up and down a bit. So using your arrow keys, let's say if you just need to move it over to the right, you can tap your arrow keys and it won't move up and down there.
Hold the control key down.
Yes, you can do that too. So you can hold your control key down and then move it left and right as well.
Or if you hold the control key down and hit the arrows, is it just a smaller step?
I don't think it doesn't change it at all.
Always the same, but
Yep.
have it in default.
Yep.
How do you change your nudge?
How do you change your nudge? You can actually go into Edit Options, and one of the tabs in there will allow you to change. I think it's on your Rulers tab, maybe?
Yeah, you can do it if you want to.
Options, and Help me out, Jeff. Where's it at?
It's not there. There it is. No. Go to the next tab over, display.
Display.
Yeah, there it is. 0.0079, sorry. Jeez.
Jeff was off. Okay.
Can you highlight that so they can actually see?
Right there.
Yeah.
Y'all see that? Okay, so you can adjust your nudge. Now, to do this, there are a couple extra steps because we lock down a little file on your computer, so it always goes back to the same folder to select your files from. But on anything like this, anything at all, don't hesitate to call us. We'll walk you right through it. Okay? And if we're missing some videos online, we'll post them. How-tos. Have you seen some of the videos? Not yet? Okay.
Not yet.
All right. Okay, and then we check that with a red light on the machine and then run it. Okay? So once you fixed it, you could save over the one that was already there so that when you bring it up again, it works right. Read that real fast. So after the file is aligned and fixed, you can go to your desktop. You have to unlock your files, save over top of it, and lock them back up. And this is not something that you want everyone in your store doing, because if you are leaving your files unlocked, it's possible that operators could be saving over top of things very easily. It's a lot easier than you think. And then when you open up a file, you may not be confident that it's lined up, or it might look totally goofy compared to what's in your display case. So I'm not going to spend any time on this because I have a video, and it's pretty simple to follow. And if you're going to remember 15%, I want you to remember the stuff that is the quick tips on how to move things around. Okay. So additional help. Go to pgrahamdunn.com/laser. This is our full support page. If you have not been here before, it is it has a lot of information. If you've been there before, maybe remind yourself to check back about once a month just to see what's new. I would also suggest that you download the latest files on a regular basis. Whoops, didn't mean to go that direction. Okay. So I also suggest that you download the latest files on a regular basis. We check our filters, right? We do, right? When you're checking your filters, maybe put that on your maintenance schedule, that you also just download and update your files. Once you do it a couple of times, it's pretty simple to do, and that ensures that you have the latest and greatest files. If we have new product that's coming out, you have the file ready and waiting for you, so as soon as you get that shipment in the mail, you can pop it into your case, scan it, and run samples, okay? And of course, if there are problems that we find, and we do still find them from time to time. It used to be more often, but now every once in a blue moon we'll find a file that's got maybe it doesn't have the autofocus on or something like that. We fix it. We post it for everyone, and that affords you the opportunity to make sure that your files are in good shape. Okay.